Hello my dear students, a warm greetings of the day. In our previous video, you have learnt about reading 4-digit numbers as well as writing the numbers in words. In today's video, let us learn about writing the numbers in figures when it is given in words. So here are the numbers given in words. Let us learn how to write these numbers in figures. So let me take the first example. You can see here the first number is 2472. I repeat, 2472. You know that when it comes 1000, there are 4 places. Thousands place, hundreds place, tens place and ones place. Here you can see that there are 2 thousands, 4 hundreds, 7 tens and 2 ones. So let's write these numbers according to the places. I have written the places here for your understanding. In thousands place we have 2 thousands. So let's write this 2 in thousands place. And we have how many hundreds? Yes, we have 400. So let's write that 4 in hundreds place. 2400. Now 72. That means 7 tens and 2 ones. So this is how we are writing the numbers in figures. When we read this, it will be 2472. It's clear? Okay. Let's move to the next example. The second one is 5016. 5016. You can see that there are 5 thousands, right? So let us write in thousands place 5 thousands. Now tell me how many hundreds are there? Yes, there is no hundreds. So what we have to do? Always remember that whenever there is no digit in any place, we must put 0 there. So, in hundreds place, we have to put 0 because it is 0 hundreds. And the next number is 16. That means 1 10 and 6 ones. So, let's write 1 in tens place and 6 in ones place. So, it will be 5016. Now, you may be having the question, why we have to put 0 here? If we don't put 0, what will happen? Observe here. When I remove 0 here, you can see only 3 digits, right? There are only 3 digits. So when we read this one, it will be 516. That is not the given number because the given number is 5016, and remember that whenever it comes 1000, there must be 4 digit. That's the reason we must put 0 whenever there are no digits in any of the places. Is it clear? Okay. Let's move to the next example. The next one is 8409. So let's write in figures. First one is how many thousands? Good. 8 thousands. How many hundreds? 4 hundreds. How many tens? There is no tens. So what we have to do? Yes, very good. We must put 0 in tens place. And how many ones? 9 ones. So let's write that 9 in ones place. So it will be 8409. Let's consider the fourth example. The fourth one is 4003. 3. You can see here in thousands place we have 4,000. So let's write that 4 in thousands place. 4,000. And the next number is 3. That is in ones place. So what we have to do in hundreds and tens place? There are no digits in hundreds as well as in tens place. So we have to put 0 in both the places. So let's put 0 in 0 hundreds and 0 tens. And we have 3 in ones place. So it will be 4,003. Let's move to the next example, that is the last one. You can see the number here, 9,990. So, in this example, how many thousands are there? Yes, there are 9 thousands. And how many hundreds? Yes, again we have 9 hundreds. So, let's write 9 in hundreds place. So 9,990. 90 means we have 9 tens and 0 ones. So we have to write 9 in tens place and 0 in ones place. This is how we have to write this given number in figures. So when we read this number, it will be 9,990. I hope you all understood this concept. Now you are able to write the numbers in figures whenever it is given in words. Let us discuss one more concept, place value and face value. What do you mean by place value and face value? Let me give an example. Now when you come to school, you are identified as students of grade 3. Once you finish school, when you go back home, even though you are students, but you are identified as your parents' child. Now, school and home are two different places. Your identity depends on the place where you are. But tell me, does your face change? Do you look different in school and home? No, your face looks the same. In the same way, when we considered place value of a digit, it depends on the place of the digit. When I say place, it depends on the ones place, tens place, hundreds place or thousands place. I repeat, place value of a digit depends on the place of a digit, whereas face value of a digit does not change. That digit itself will be its value. So face value does not change. That digit itself will be its value. So let us discuss about this in detail through examples. So here you can see the numbers. We are going to write the place value and face value for these circled numbers. Now you can see the first number. You can see the digits here 7, 5, 6, 4 where I have circled 7. Now we have to write the place value and face value for this digit. Now let's discuss. You can see that this 4 is in ones place, 6 is in tens place, 5 is in hundreds place and 7 is in thousands place. Now we have to write the place value of this 7. As 7 is in thousands place, we have here 7 thousands. So that will be its place value. So the place value of 7 is 7,000. Why? Because it is in thousands place. 7 is in thousands place. That means we have here 7,000. That's the reason place value of this 7 is 7,000. Now what about the face value? As I told, that digit itself is its value. So face value of 7 is 7 itself. Is it clear? Okay, let's move to the second example. You can see here the digits 8, 4, 2, 5. Now we have to write place value and face value for this 2 because I have circled the number 2. Now, in which place we can find 2? Yes, 2 is in tens place. 5 is in ones place, 2 is in tens place. That means how many tens are here? There are 2 tens. 2 tens are nothing but 20. That means the place value of this 2 is 20. What about the face value? Yes, the digit itself the face value. So, 2 is the face value of this 2. Is it clear? Okay, let us move to the third example. You can see here the digits 6, 3, 0, 6. We have to write the place value and face value for this 3. You can see that this 3 is in hundreds place. That means how many hundreds are here? There are 3 hundreds. So the place value of this 3 is 300. Now you can tell me, right? What is the face value? Yes, 3 is the face value of this digit 3. Now we'll move to the fourth example. You can see the digits 9, 6, 4, 2. We have to find out the place and face value of this digit 2. Now 2 is in which place? Yes, 2 is in ones place. There are 2 ones. That means the value of the place value of this 2 is 2. Because there are 2 ones. 2 is nothing but 2 itself. 2 ones are nothing but 2, right? So the place value of 2 is 2. So what about the face value? Yes, that digit itself is the face value. So 2 itself is the face value. Now you can observe in these 2 examples. Here both the digits are 2, but their value differs. Why? Because their place are different, correct? This 2 is in tens place and this 2 is in ones place. So depending upon the place, the value changed, but the face value remained same because that digit itself will be its value. Is it clear? Okay, let us move to the last example. You can see here the digit 5, 0, 7, 8. Now we have to find out the place value and face value of this digit 0. Now this 0 is in hundreds place. And you can see here there are 0 hundreds, correct? So there is no 100 here. So the value of 0 is 0 itself. The place value of 0 is 0. And the face value is again the same number will be its value. So the face value will be 0. So these are the examples about the place value and face value of the digits. I hope now you understood the concept of place value and face value of given numbers. In today's class, you have learned writing the numbers in figures and place and face value of given digit. So, here is the exercise for you. Note down these questions and solve it in your maths notes book. That's all for today. Let's meet you in the next video. Thank you.